What up? It's Bam Margera giving a shout out to Devil Dog Gaming and the Devil's in the Detail.
Hello everybody, it's me Nate aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. There's going to be a couple coming out in the same day. I don't know if this one's going to be first or the other one, but honestly this is about a game that is being released finally for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, known as Pig Eat Ball. It's a game that came out quite a while ago already on Steam, but it's now finally seeing an official release on the consoles. So, is Pig Eat Ball a game worth picking up and playing? Or is it another one of those games that you should just scratch your head, turn, and just keep walking out of the room? Stay tuned to my review of Pig Eat Ball to find out. Hello everybody, it's me, Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I'm back with another game review. This time I'm reviewing Pig Eat Ball. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mommy's Best Games. They are the ones that provided me with the early code in order to play to do my review. Once again, thank you to Mommy's Best Games. This game was developed and published by Mommy's Best Games and was originally released all the way back on September 26th in 2018 on Steam, but is finally seeing a full-fledged real release on all systems on October 18th of 2019. They'll be releasing it for the PS4, the Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch, and at least on Steam, the price point was about $14.99. I will have to check. I will leave it in the update below what the actual price of this game is, because the problem is when you receive an early release code, you don't know how much it's supposed to cost, so you don't know what the actual official release price is going to be, but I will make sure to update and put on here what the price actually is. Now, what exactly is Pig Eat Ball? Well, it is a top-down action-adventure puzzle game with over 200 different levels, including big, giant, epic boss battles, where you play as a pig with wings, I think, named Princess Bo, and it consists of two different modes. You have a story mode and you have your basic party mode. Now, as for the story mode, basically your father, King Cakes, wants you married and thinks you're either too young or too old, but wants you married, so sets up this big old, arena, this game that people are going to have to play in to try to collect enough pearls, and when they get enough pearls, they win the right to marry you. So you secretly sneak off, wear an outfit to mask your personality, who you are, and sneak in and join this competition. Now, it's a dumb story. The story is second fiddle to overall the gameplay, which is what this game is really about, where you basically go around controlling your little pig character, and with different buttons allow different moves. The X button is like a forward dash, and there's certain tiles you can be on that can speed you up or slow you down, and the circle button causes you to puke. And the whole point of this game is to try to suck up as many, quote, I'm going to call them tennis balls, but it's supposed to be like yummy balls or whatever they're called, but they look like tennis balls, and the whole point of each level is to suck up the certain or required amount of balls in the level to beat the level. Now, this is where the certain gameplay mechanics of this game come into play. There'll be certain areas you cannot squeeze through if you're too large, so it will require you to puke out balls. Now, if you puke out a ball, it seems to take a little bit of time before the ball gets unpuked, and then you can suck it back up without getting in trouble. After you puke up a certain amount of balls, they'll be green, and you can suck them back in, but I think you have like 10 to 15 you're allowed before it'll make you sick and you'll puke them all out again. And as you keep collecting these balls, you keep getting larger and larger and larger, and zipping around, have to dealing with different enemies that'll try to actually give you different status ailments, slow you down, or just steal the balls and beat you to them. Now, the overall thing I noticed about this game is the variety variety in the level designs. I know the PC version actually has a level editor. I don't believe the PS4 one will have one or not. It does have something on a certain mode called custom. I'm not sure what that is. I'll probably update this video with the information once I figure out what that actually is. But currently, custom has nothing on it. I think there's going to be like user-created levels that can be uploaded, and then you can download and play them. I'm not sure though. Now, honestly, with the story mode, there's only those certain mechanics you have to deal with, but you have to deal with constantly changing levels in terms of different enemies. Like there's some levels that remind me of Pac-Man. You're going around and there's these ghosts, and basically as you suck up balls, you can puke them onto the ghosts to avoid them from grabbing you, and then you'll have to go back to a shower and wash off before they can attack you again. There's other levels where it's like speed runs, where you got to see how many boxes you can break before the other AI enemies break the boxes, and try to get as many broken. Other ones where it's just mainly focuses on you collecting all these different balls as fast as possible, and depending on how fast and efficient you do it, you will get a different rating, which will give you a different medal from bronze to silver to gold. Now, as you play this game, there are certain little outfits that you can actually wear that will add status ailments and status boosts to your character. I think there might be like 30 of them total in the game, and some of them you can find throughout the levels if you search hard enough, and others can be earned as bonuses if you collect enough pearls and can beat certain extra uber difficult levels. Now, along the way, you'll go through different biomes. I think there's 5 different total game worlds, and each world consists of multiple sections that you'll play these levels through, including at the end of each game world will be a giant epic boss battle. And as you progress all the way through to the very end, I'm not going to spoil the story, but let's just say you did it so you can tell your father, hey, maybe I don't want to get married. Now, like I said, the other mode this game actually has with it right now is a party mode where you can play with up to 4 characters in any of the game levels and just have fun. Now, if you don't have any other players with you in the player mode, the party mode, the other players will be played as AI bots, and the AI seems to be fairly decent in this, considering it's not like a really heavy AI style game. I mean, the other bots will know what to do, where to go, and do stuff to try to trick you up. But the main feature, like I said, has to be the fact of just the different variety in the different levels of when you're playing through this game. It does always consist of the main main mode, which is collect all the balls. But like I said, they do spice it up with some mixtures, changes to the levels. But in the end, it has to do with also watching out for the enemies. That there are quite a lot of different varieties of the enemies in here. Fortunately, it seems some of them you can't actually attack. You can't actually suck in and then throw as a means to actually help you with these puzzles. And as you progress through these levels, they get really head-scratchingly difficult in terms of figuring out how to actually get all the balls needed to collect to beat the level to get the pearl. And, it is a fun game, and it's very challenging. It's very easy, quick pick-up and play style game. It kind of comes off as playing like a cell phone game. It's nice to see a game like this on consoles, but to me it seems like it's a cell phone game. And the graphics, while it's the 8-bit aesthetic with the pixels, it's not really visually that appealing. It kind of comes off as kind of ugly to me, but I do understand and respect the amount of time and effort it took for these developers to make this game. I mean, structurally, it is a very sound game. It plays very, very well. I didn't notice any sort of issues with any slowdown or any glitches with the game. All around, it seems like it's a pretty stable, well-built game. And like I said, with over 200 plus levels, honestly, it is a nice pick up and play game and a pretty decent game to play with your friends. The only thing I can say is, like I said, I find the visual aesthetics to be kind of not that pleasing. And in today's standards, they have proven with games like Blasphemous and other style 8-bit to 16 style retro pixelated games that you can make in a visually appealing game with pixels. This serves its purpose. The other thing is I don't really like their music choices. A lot of the music in this are like a weird remix music. I just don't really care for the music. So that's really the only downfalls I can say to this game. It's my personal opinion, and I'm sure yours might vary. It might be different. You might not even be bothered by it. But I find the pixel art to not be that visually appealing, and the music not really being that appealing. But other than that, the actual game itself plays buttery smooth. I like the idea behind the different mechanics and the enemies they keep throwing at you through these 200 plus levels. I do like the epic boss battles that make you have to think on your toes on how to beat them a certain way. And in the end, if there's actually going to be some user created levels on the PS4 version, that'd be a welcome addition to an already pretty well built, fun, well playing game. This was Nate, aka Devil Dog, and I want to thank each and every one of you for watching these videos. Hit the bell icon to stay updated whenever I release any new videos. Hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment if you've actually played Pig Eat Ball or if you plan on playing Pig Eat Ball in the future. And remember, I always end my videos by saying, have fun, play hard, and remember people, the devil is in the details. Peace out until next time.